let me just tell you, I have a gift for you. I have a wonderful special on at the moment. It really is a special. If you order the Soulmate Twin Flame reading from me, I will give you as a gift a personal 2022 year ahead reading. It's a big gift that. I've had a long year. I've said that with each of the star signs. So there's a gift coming with a purchase from me. A gift as big as the purchase. Right, so make sure that you take advantage of that while I'm running it. I will put the link to my website up once this video is done, and then you can just go to the website and purchase it there. Right, so Aries, let's have a look, see what's happening for you guys in the month of January, and of course we will finish up with a relationship reading after that. So Aries, January 2022. Oh, okay, that's a very January card. Okay, it's looking good. Okay, all right, okay, okay, nice. So you start off with the Renewal Archangel Jeremiah card. Review and evaluate favorable assessments of the facts and time to move in a new direction. A very January card, isn't it? So I would say you start off January deciding on a new path, a new course of action, a new attitude, a new whatever it is, but you look at what has been going on and you're reevaluating. I was just saying yesterday in Virgo's reading that we are approaching a time when we are reassessing our value systems, reassessing how we make our choices and decisions and what we base them on. I think the biggest shift that has happened over the last 2 years for many people has been in that department. The Three of Earth says the power of creativity, recognition for high quality work, and being a team player, the card says. So if we look at this in the storyline, I would say that you will be recognized for something that you did. Somebody will mention it or you'll get some kind of due reward, but you've done something that is going to bring you attention because you did it that well. Okay, that's also showing up for you in January. The Three of Fire says abundance, things look very good, have patience, make long-term plans. So in the future, there is going to be manifestation of something that you put effort into. Now, when I say effort, you could have sat back and meditated on it, or you could have put blood, sweat, and tears into it. Just depends. It's all energy. It all manifests. So you're going to see that energy focus paying its dividends. It is going to start manifesting for you abundantly. However, you do need to be a little bit patient still. It's not all going to land in your lap on day one, but it is coming. The King of Fire says focus, focus, focus. So, and focus on being creative as well. Creative is not just drawing and painting. I love doing that, as you people probably know, and you see my drawings as the little pictures for the videos. Well, not drawings, they're paintings, aren't they? But creativity can also be how you approach things, how you navigate through challenges, how you put things together. It's all very creative. So focus on creativity at the moment. That's going to pay you your biggest dividends. However, you are creative. If you balance the books and you have a particular way of doing it, you really creatively do it. You're really good at it and you do it for your friends and you do it as a job as well. It's your creativity. Focus on that at the moment. It will bring in its dividends for you. The Five of Water says things don't turn out quite as you expected, but don't cry over spilt milk. Look for the positive in the situation. Why would that happen? Well, it's probably leading you on a different course, because if I look at the next lot of cards coming up, I can almost say with certainty that is what is happening. Something doesn't pan out quite as you intended, but there's a reason for that. So don't spend time crying over spilt milk, as the card says, because the Page of Fire says news of an exciting new endeavor. Oh, okay. Underneath was the Three of Air. So perhaps something did not work out and you've already seen that happening, and it has made you sad. It has made you feel regret. It has made you feel like, why didn't that work out? But something new, something better is on its way. Okay, the fact this card was under that card and I didn't see it says something didn't work out the way you wanted it to. It made you feel depressed, sad, angry, regretful, whatever. But that's because something better is coming up for you, okay? The release card is the next one, and that is about letting go of something. A situation is over, it's done, it's dusted, it's concluded. So you may be feeling in January, I think, more along the lines of something that has already occurred, that didn't meet your expectations, that didn't work out there you wanted it to. And it made you feel a little bit sad. It's funny, this came up for Virgo, but in a slightly different way. So there's a theme running definitely in January for some of the star signs. And I would say that something that didn't work out the way you wanted to, and it seriously disappointed you, was actually making way for something even better. And January sees the closing up of that situation that disappointed you. Maybe it did a while ago already, but January sees you close that final door. Or maybe it's more recent and January sees the final chapter of it moving on. Because the Six of Fire is your final tarot card, and that's victory, good news, public recognition, and rewards. So ultimately what you are going to have is victory. You are going to have public recognition, or you're going to get some kind of reward. That is what is in store for you by the end of January. You start seeing the manifestation of that. So much the same theme as for Virgo. There is more, your other themes are different, but it's about something that disappointed you in the past and hugely disappointed you. Actually sent you off in a different direction, perhaps with a different focus. And because of that, you went in a new direction that is going to bring you the kind of reward that you were looking for. Okay, so nice set of cards. This, don't cry over spilt milk. But if it's in your reading, you're probably going to come to that conclusion yourself. You're going to close up a chapter. You're going to know it's done and dusted. And then the good news comes about this something that is going to bring you abundance. And it won't bring all its abundance in one go. It's going to be delivering it over time for you, which is even better news. So it's something that's going to deliver over time, which is nice, okay? There's rewards coming for a longer stretch ahead of you. Right, so that's very nice, Aries. Now, let's have a look and see what's in store for you for relationships for the month of January. We had the most incredible thunderstorm last night. Oh my word, it was unbelievable. It was probably just on midnight. And my little Dachshund tiger, my miniature Dachshund fluffy dog, was lying on the bed fast asleep, curled up in a little ball. And this lightning flash came, and I knew, oh my word, this is going to be bad. And the clap of lightning or thunder was unbelievable. Tiger's not scared of thunderstorms at all. He has nerves of steel where that's concerned, but that little dog levitated. You just saw hair and ears in the air, and then he turned around to look at me like, why did you do that? I really laughed, chap. But he wasn't scared. He's very secure. But it was absolutely unbelievable. So not much sleep was had last night. But that sometimes makes for better readings from me. My intuition seems to work better when I haven't had much sleep. Right, so let's see what's in store for you guys for relationships for January. Oh, okay. That's very nice. Oh, okay. Good set of cards coming up, yeah, if you're into relationships. Okay. Right. Okay. And finally, let's take one more. Now I just want to shuffle that a bit. And there we go. That's what I thought. Okay, so passion, honeymoon, chemistry, very nice cards. What is all this about, would I say? If you're single, somebody new turning up. Major chemistry with them. Possibly a foreigner, or you meet them out of your normal, shall we say, hamster wheel. I call it the hamster wheel. You know, somewhere you go, places you go every day, your routine, out of your normal routine. So you're somewhere different, and then you're going to bump into somebody, if you're single and this is what you want. Instant chemistry, major chemistry, okay? Or it could be a foreigner, because this card often shows up if it's a foreigner. Foreigner is somebody that's a different culture to you, or comes from a different country, but they're very different to your culture, okay? If you're in a relationship, you can rekindle that spark with such precision. If you go somewhere spicy, different, okay? If the two of you can go away somewhere really nice, that has a totally different flavor to your everyday life, you can have that chemistry and that spark going again. For those of you that are going on honeymoon, this is going to be one you're going to remember. Right, you have healing family issues, reconciliation, and retreat. Those three cards coming up together tell me that there is a relationship dynamic that has been playing out in your life, whether you're single or in a relationship, that in January has the potential to finally go out of your life, move out of your life. You may not even consciously be aware of the fact that you've done the learning for that dynamic and it's now moving on. So if you go somewhere quiet with your partner, some time out with your partner, or you go somewhere quiet and time out. Now, the fact that the honeymoon card is showing up along with that card tells me it's all most likely a nice quiet place in the countryside that's very different from your usual environment. And if you go with a partner, you can find that reconciliation that gives you that chemistry and that passion in your relationship again, okay? Because some kind of dynamic that has maybe been at play in your relationship has played out now. You've been there, you've done that, it's dusted, you've got the t-shirt. In a new relationship, it's the same kind of theme. There's a relationship dynamic that played out possibly in many relationships for you. There's now reconciliation with that, okay? There's coming to terms with having learned the lesson that came with it. And like I say, it may not even be conscious. And you may have been doing little bits over a long time, which is most likely the case, but it's now finished. And it is in a nice, quiet place that you possibly bump into this somebody, because you now feel deserving of love, okay? Your self-worth, your worthiness of being loved has increased exponentially because you have gone through some kind of learning curve that has made you arrive at this place. So what it does is you bump into possibly that foreigner or somebody in a different place if you are single, and they have potential for a very long-term relationship, for a deep commitment, the kind of commitment that leads to marriage and engagement. The fact the engagement card is turning up in this particular reading so quickly with the story, I would say you develop a deep bond with this person or connection with them fairly fast, okay? In an existing relationship, if you and your partner can go somewhere quiet, really disconnect, it doesn't have to be quiet, it just must be disconnected from everything, then you will find that you can rekindle that bond. The chemistry will spark between the two of you, and you, as this card says, your love life will ascend to a higher level of commitment, even more committed than it was before. So this is a very, very nice reading for Aries. So if you get the opportunity, if you're single and you're looking, if you get the opportunity to go somewhere with a little bit of a different flavor, and it's kind of cut off from the everyday stuff that we're so intensely bombarded with, then you have a very good chance of bumping into somebody with a different flavor that will be instant chemistry, but they have long-term potential as well. Right, Aries, that is your reading for January. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for liking, watching, listening. I truly appreciate it. And if you would like that wonderful gift of your personal 2022 year ahead reading, then order the soulmate reading and you will get that with it. Big gift from me. Okay, wishing you lots of hugs and blessings for January, and we will speak again soon.